Hey guys, PJX here, and today I want to show you guys how I make music using Suno. Now, Suno is an AI music generator, and I know it's very controversial. A lot of people do not like AI music, and they think it is talentless and bad to art and music in general. And I sort of disagree. I understand why there's a lot of negative things about it, but I also think there's positive things that come with it, and I think it unlocks creativity in a different way, and this is what I want to kind of show you guys today. So we're gonna make a song from scratch, and I'm just gonna kind of show you guys my process and how I make songs that I end up releasing. So and I'm gonna do like something kind of different than what I normally do because normally I'll think of lyrics in my head and I don't typically write out like certain words and stuff and then build a song after that. Although sometimes I do, but I'm gonna write out words and kind of explain my thought process as we make the song so that I can kind of show you like my creative process in my head. So I want to kind of make the song about kind of the reason why I'm making this video is to kind of show you guys like how I'm making the music and like what I view is my creative touches on this music. So let's see. I want to start with something. I'm thinking something unseen. Like I'm just gonna kind of describe what I think. What I think. The wait, sorry, I'm trying to think of the right words. Wait, actually, that's good. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain so you might understand. See, like I'm struggling. I was struggling to kind of think of what I'm trying to say, so I'm actually gonna use that as inspiration for my song here. Um, all right. Give me 1 second to think. Give me 1 second to think. I'm struggling to find the words. I'm struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words. Um, okay, so one of the things about AI music is it seems like it doesn't take a lot of effort, that it's just one click and you get a song that you put no work into it. So I'm gonna say something like, maybe, no, you think, you think I'm not trying, I'm just stealing, I'm just lying, I'm just stealing, I'm just lying. Okay, and then I want to like say like nothing or like not everything is on the surface. Not everything is on the surface. Sometimes you gotta look deeper to see the purpose. There we go. And I don't know. I like to rhyme a lot, and maybe sometimes my rhymes aren't that complex. So it kind of does seem like a lot of my lyrics are AI, but that's kind of my writing style and the way I like to rhyme. Um, so yeah, if you listen to my music and you have a problem with like the lyrics, that's all me. That's all me. Not everything is on the surface. Sometimes you gotta look to find the purpose. Looking for problems in the process. And sometimes I'm falling off my axis. Axis. But I know that I'm always making progress. Even if you don't have any interest. And you treat me like a mistress. Like a mistress. The magic is something you have to witness. There we go. To witness. Cause baby, okay, there we go. Cause baby, you just don't. No, I might actually have to, I'm about to write some words that I think I might actually have to make the chorus. You just don't get it. Doing something that's different. No, that doesn't sound like it. I'm doing something that's different. No, baby, you just don't get it. Okay, let's go back to. I think like AI music is different because I think it's like a different art form. I don't think it is meant to actually replace genuine artists and genuine voices. I think it's like the ultimate form of remixing things and like focusing just on sounds that you can't even really record, or like mixing genres and like mixing all kinds of sounds and voices that like a human voice it'd be harder to replicate and harder to perform. So like surreal. Get it. I'm trying to make you. Okay, I'm gonna write some words and then we're gonna try and make them into the rest of the chorus. So skill, fill, surreal, dill, mill, kill, skill. I'm trying to show the skill in how I feel. Trying to wait, yeah, we're gonna get rid of make. I'm trying to show the skill in how I feel. Live in the surreal. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe this isn't the chorus, I don't know. But also, like, I do try to structure my songs in a certain way, but sometimes you don't need structure. I mean, sometimes maybe that's the art, is not having typical structure. Live in the surreal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to kill. Just stand on my heels, on my heel. Stand on my, or stand. I'm not trying to kill, just climb my own hill. Hill, not healed, that hill. Not trying to kill, just get to the top of my own. Just get, no, maybe just walk to the, I'm not trying to kill, just get on my, I'm not trying to kill or get on anybody's hill. Yeah, actually, let's try that. Or get on anybody's hills. Struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words. Okay, I want to repeat that a bunch of times. Struggling to find the words. I'm struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth. Prove my worth. In another verse. Verse. Nobody cares, and that's a curse. No. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. And a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn, that hurts. Damn, that hurts. Okay. I think that's good. I think that'll work. Okay. You think I'm not trying. I'm just stealing. I'm just lying. And I want to do that twice, actually. You think not everything is on the surface. Sometimes. That would have been a mistake. And sometimes I generate the songs with just like a slight mistake and it sounds off and ruins the whole thing. And I hate going back and editing it. Like, I like it when it just generates it perfect all the way through. Because it would have been sometime you gotta look to find the purpose. Sometimes, there we go. Not everything is on the surface. Sometimes you gotta look to find the purpose. Okay, that's good. Looking for problems. And then actually, I'm gonna keep this word because this is more of a verse anyways. So it is gonna kind of like wrap it a little bit more. So we're gonna keep it like that. Looking for problems in the process, and sometimes I'm falling. Sometimes I'm falling off. That would have been another mistake. Of access off. I'm falling off access, and sometimes, but we will space that one out. It's a little wordy. That might mess it up. And sometimes I'm falling off access, but I know that I'm always making progress, even if you don't have any interest and you treat me like a mistress. I want to say mattress. You treat me like a mistress. Don't be like a mattress. Mattress, and that rhymes more with magic. The magic, and we're gonna space that out so it rhymes a little bit more. The magic is something you have to witness. Let's see. Do I want to add any more to this verse? Witness. Maybe you'll see when I finish. I finish. So maybe you'll see when I finish. I want to say, cause I got potential. I got potential. Not a limit. Not a limit. I got potential. I got potential. Not a limit. Not a limit. I got potential. I got potential. So we'll copy that one more. I got potential. I got potential. Actually, wait. Okay, I'm gonna put the verse there, but actually, I got potential. I got potential. Not a limit. Not a limit. And then we're not gonna repeat not a limit. We're just gonna do I got potential. I got potential 4 times. So that's what I want. Did I misspell potential? Bro, I did. I cannot spell. What the hell? I got potential. I got potential. I got potential. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares. And that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn, that hurts. Damn, that hurts. Okay, we actually gotta change that because I want to. Damn, that hurts. I'm gonna change the top one too. Okay. And then let's finish this. Because, baby, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. I'm trying to show a skill and how I feel. Live in the surreal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to kill or get on anybody's heels. I'm just trying to think if I want to add more. Stills, kills, wills, chills. Get on anybody's heels. I got... Okay, you know what? I think I'm done with that. I think I'm just gonna... I think this is good. I don't want to over make it too long. I think what we wrote is actually pretty good. So we're gonna repeat the chorus again. And we're gonna start generating. I'm just gonna look over real quick to see any big mistakes in another verse. All right, I was already thinking about the style that I kind of want the song to be. I wasn't thinking about the lyrics before, but the song style, I want pop rock. Shoot, was it jazz? And R&B, and the instruments I kind of want. I don't know. I want a synth, a dark synth, organ, organ and a dark synth organ. I want to say banjo because I've just been experimenting with banjo sounds, but we're gonna play banjo. It might sound a little weird. Sometimes it won't even. The tough part about generating on Suno is it'll only pick up on certain words or certain key styles that you put in, and it'll ignore the rest. So this is an interesting combination. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. It might not pick up on a lot of the instruments I put, but because especially when you fuse genres, it'll just kind of pick one main thing. You can specify male or female. We're just gonna keep it neutral. It can pick whatever it wants. Weirdness, turn it up a little bit just to have a little bit of fun. Then we'll just keep style influence at 50. Now also, we're not doing this because we're gonna make a new sounding voice, but you can make personas of voices that you already kind of like and have used before. I have a bunch because I made a bunch of music, and it's taken me a lot of generations to get ones that I like. So yeah, I have those. You can use inspirations of other songs that you made, but we're just gonna make something brand new. Or well, you probably won't consider it brand new if you don't like AI because apparently, I mean, well, it is like trained off other artists' artwork, but I feel like all music is a culmination of other artists before them, and I know this is more like, yeah, it's based off of whatever it's trained off of, but I think music is infinite and you can generate it a million different ways. If I change one lyric and I click create and I change another lyric, it's a completely different song. I mean, regardless, if I click this button, which I'm gonna do right now, and I'll keep talking, I'm gonna click a bunch of generations, they're all gonna sound different. Well, maybe sometimes they sound similar, but lyrics contain producer tag. Damn, that hurts. What the hell? Didn't even know that, bro. That's stupid. That's a lyric, bro. Okay. Being misunderstood. Damn. It hurts. Okay, we're just gonna change it to it hurts. Yeah, maybe I just proved the point of anti-AI people. It contained the producer tag, bro. That's crazy. Damn, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. But yeah, I think there's a million different ways you can do things, and obviously, like, it's using instrumentals and stuff. Like, I'm not creating instrumentals or the voice, but I'm creating lyrics, and maybe I put too much weight on how creative lyrics are, but I feel like not enough people do put enough weight on lyrics. You can also upload your own audio samples of your own voice to make it more personalized, which I do want to start doing more. But I feel like this is my bread and butter, so let's butter it up. There we go. Something. Oh, where'd it go? Bro, damn, that hurts. It's not in there anymore. Damn, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. Bro, this is dumb. And this actually never happened before. I'm gonna have to look up for uses. Damn, it hurts. But yeah, also, like, if you do upload your own audio, Suno has like detection to make sure it's not copyrighted material because they specifically don't let you use other people's voices, which I like that. Also, I'm just thinking I want to add something into the style. I want auto-tune. Heavy auto-tune. Okay. Please work. Work, work, work. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We just made an AI song. I'm gonna get a few because now we gotta listen and judge.
Something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain the damn.
Alright, I kind of like the intro, but I don't like the rest.
Something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain so you might understand.
I like that enough. Oh wait, shoot. Let me change that actually. And I just need that. That kind of makes it sound off. And actually, because just with that one mistake, I'm not even listening to these ones because I want to hear it the right way. And oops, I gotta change these ones too. That's that one. And I kind of like the way it's singing it, but also the chorus is a little bit too long. And I actually want more pop rock or pop. I want pop punk rock. Heavy auto tune. You know what? I'm gonna take away the jazz. I do want it more. I want it whiny kind of whiny pop punk heavy auto tune R&B. That's a gift. That's a gift. Okay. Let's try this out.
Something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain another.
Don't really like him. Sorry.
Something unseen.
And actually, we're gonna put that at the front. Shredding banjo. A shredding banjo sounds sick, bro.
Struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth in another curse, and I'm trying to explain. I'm just giving me 1 second to think.
Kind of like how he sings that.
I'm just struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words.
It's a little too slow though. I don't know if that's a banjo.
I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain. Get on anybody's head.
There we go.
Gotta prove my worth in a
Okay, we're gonna listen to a few more that we can generate, but I think that might be it. And it's not finished either. We're gonna do this thing called remastering because it doesn't sound perfect, but we can make it sound better. So,
something unseen.
but we might find something better.
I'm trying to think of the right words.
But I like the other one better.
Give me 1 second to think. I'm just struggling to find the words.
I'm gonna create like 2 more.
Something
4 more.
unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain.
No.
Something unseen. I explain. Struggling to find the words.
I'm gonna do a few more actually.
Something unseen. I'm trying.
Organ. There we go. Okay, let's listen to these ones real quick. Kind of like
Something unseen. And I'm trying to explain.
or no.
I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain.
Okay, this song is fire. Sorry.
Really, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to kill or get on anybody's head.
Okay, we're gonna like that one. Let's listen to this last one, and I think we got 2 songs here.
Something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to find the words.
Alright, this is the song. We're gonna remaster it. We're gonna do a bunch of remasters.
Something hurts, and I'm trying to explain. So you might understand. Give me 1 second to think. I'm just struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares in
Okay, we're gonna.
nothing unseen.
So the way that I like to determine whether the remaster is better than the original is I'll pick a certain part that I only want to listen to because I'm not trying to listen to the same song like 20 different times all the way through. But there's like key parts that I want to listen to make sure. I mean to like notice if it sounds better or not, and then I'll listen to it all the way through. Right here, the shift between the pre-chorus into the chorus. This is what will tell us if it's better or not. This first one, I don't think it was better. No. Alright, you can tell it's not better. Okay, I'm gonna save that version. We're gonna see if there's any better, but if not, I think I'm gonna go with that version because I really like it actually. Alright, yep, we're keeping that one I liked, and let's go to these versions. I don't know, it kind of depends on, I guess, what your ear is. Maybe to other people, some of the other versions sound better, but this is what I want to go with, so I like that. And I think, yeah, we're gonna make 2 versions, so let's see what we can get out of this other version. Not better.
Struggling to find the words.
Not that one.
Find the words. Struggling to find the words.
Not that one.
Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn. So you might understand. Give me 1 second to think. I'm just struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words.
Okay, I kind of like that version. So let's see. We're gonna skip real quick through these other ones to see if there is something better, but that one might be it.
Treat me like a mistress, dump me like a mattress, the magic.
Okay, this one is a little bit better, I think. It's a little bit like clearer. Or it has a little bit more volume too.
Might understand. Give me 1 second. Gotta struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift. Damn it, I'm just lying. Not everything is on the surface.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to this other one, and I think this is it.
Find the words. Struggling to find the words. Struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn, it hurts. Damn, it hurts. Gotta prove my worth in another verse.
Yep, that's it. All right, we have our songs. Sorry, I also got like really quiet listening to it because I was just like focusing on the differences. Sometimes it's hard for me to. Oh shoot, where's my workspace? Oh, September, there we go. Sometimes it's hard for me to focus and talk at the same time, so yeah, so I'll bring up our liked. These are the original ones, or these two are the original ones. This is our first version, our second version. We'll get rid of that because we don't need that anymore. So yeah, we got two versions of the same song, and I like how they turned out. I'm gonna play them all the way through, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, checking out how I do this, and I hope you liked it, and hope you like the songs. If not, that's okay too. You don't have to like any AI music at all, but this is just what I do. All right, have a good day. I'll play the song, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words, and I'm trying to explain. So you might understand. Give me 1 second to think. I'm just struggling to find the words. 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 Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and it's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn it hurts. Damn it hurts. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and it's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood. Damn it hurts. You think I'm not trying? I'm just stealing. I'm just lying. You think I'm not trying? I'm just stealing. I'm just lying. Not everything is on the surface. Sometimes you gotta look to find the purpose. Looking for problems in the process. And sometimes I'm falling off axis, but I know that I'm always making progress. Even if you don't have any interest, and you treat me like a mistress, dump me like a mattress. The magic is something you have to witness. Maybe you'll see when I finish. Cause I got potential, not a limit. something unseen. I'm trying to think of the right words and I'm trying to explain, so you might understand. Give me 1 second to think. I'm just struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words, struggling to find the words. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood, damn it hurts, damn it hurts. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood, damn it hurts, damn it hurts. You think I'm not trying, I'm just stealing, I'm just lying. You think I'm not trying, I'm just stealing, I'm just lying. Not everything is on the surface. Sometimes you gotta look to find a purpose, looking for problems in the process. And sometimes I'm falling off axis, but I know that I'm always making progress. Even if you don't have any interest, and you treat me like a mistress, dump me like a mattress. The magic is something you have to witness. Maybe you'll see when I finish. Cause I got potential, I got potential. Not a limit, not a limit. I got potential, I got potential. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood, damn it hurts, damn it hurts. Gotta prove my worth in another verse. Nobody cares, and that's a gift and a curse. Being misunderstood, damn it hurts, damn it hurts. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. I'm trying to show the skin and how I feel, living the surreal. It's not that big